Morning, good evening, good something. I got a tripod for my webcam, and so the entire layout of my desk is different now because I had to make room for it. Yay! Yeah, let's go. Okay, like 3 things of nothing but dots. That works. I mean, understandable considering what happened last time. Uh, how is he supposed to sleep in this bed now? Or in this room at all? Oh, good, they cleaned the bathroom for him, because that doesn't make things any less traumatizing. It's gone. Yeah, she she really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. I was about to say, I don't remember Monokuma telling us anything. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses. That's a bit discomforting, I'm not gonna lie.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted, smiling. I don't think that's what Monokuma was looking at, but okay. Just seeing your delighted, smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. I mean, he's not wrong. It's not great for your health mentally or physically. I cannot mimic a laugh like that. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why you did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream. But I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
Hello. Taka has some tact. You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. I mean, he could be less tactful, I guess. I'm not sure how, but I'm sure he could. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? Remember, remember how I said he could be less tactful? He could not. He does mean well, but geez. I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a corpse rotting with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. Jeez. Yeah, I love Taka, but there's a time where you don't open your mouth, and I feel like that's one of them. Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened. Yeah, yeah, maybe say like body or like, well, I wouldn't really use Sayaka's name either. That would be just as traumatizing. But like rotting corpse is arguably somehow the worst option. Also, technically it's um yeah, he says it while smiling too. So in general, I suppose you could count any corpse as rotting, but technically, like, noticeable stuff like that doesn't happen within the time frame of how long she was sitting there, with the exception of like extreme heat or something like that. Like it. Anyways, we're gonna continue on, and I'm not. I'm gonna try to not bring up the darker parts of crime scene investigation. Yeah, I would love to have like eyeliner game like Mondo has. Granted, my eyeliner is usually really colorful, unless I'm doing like a specific look. But I don't think I could get it as sharp. Oh, I have gotten completely sidetracked. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? I don't know. Arguably, that would be just as bad. I would love to as well, but most eyeliners irritate my eyes for some reason. Uh, some eyeliners irritate my eyes, like especially the like pen ones. So maybe there's an ingredient in them that you're allergic to. I just gave up on using pen liners and use a water activated eyeliner now. It's basically like watercolors. They're so fun. Um, maybe sometimes pencil eyeliners do that to my eyes too. So maybe it's something that like it's just in the formulation for those things for you. Oh, don't know what has happened to the pillow that I was sitting on. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to need to readjust the camera height because I think part of my problem before was that it was too low. But I can't tell if it's still too low or if it's too high or what now. Uh, your eyes are very sensitive. Understandable. One of the other lab assistants can't wear makeup at all because no matter what kind she tries to wear, it irritates her eyes. Well, sitting there with her scent hanging in the air, that would just hurt. That would hurt just as much. Yeah, I don't. That that's a Makoto. That's a really weird way of phrasing that. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. If you could, I'd be even more concerned for you. Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't going to help anything, right? It won't help anything, but at this point, I don't think it's going to hurt anything either. If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
You got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Yeah, repressing it ain't gonna help. Whatever intense optimism is going on here, I'm pretty sure is repressing it though. She is going to crack like a hard-boiled egg at some point. I can almost guarantee it. That honestly... Oh no. Have I been thinking like Mr. Krabs the whole time? Only at least somewhat kinder about it. Yeah, she's a Jenga tower of optimism, and all it's going to take is just like the right wrong thing, and she's going to crack and shatter. I'm not going to say I'm looking forward to it, but those are very fun scenes to watch. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. At least don't say it with the smug smile, sir. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Ah, my nose itches. I think there was a cat hair on my nose. Cat hair. Oh. Yeah, she's somewhere here. Yeah, I don't doubt that it's his default expression considering his personality, but like, at least have an angry one when you're saying this. Like her. Beg pardon, but why does she phrase this like she's writing, like she's planning to write some novel out of it? She does look like she's about to strangle him. I'm still surprised she wasn't the first one to murder somebody. Or try. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that. Honey, I admire your optimism, but is that not the logic you guys were working on from the beginning anyways? And look how well that worked. Yeah, she has so much faith in everybody else still. But that's, yeah, honey, that's not how this is gonna work. Yeah, especially if there's another motive, which they're clearly very good at, like, supplying other motives. See, this is the expression you should have had for the other line, too. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay with this?
The mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then,
How am I already stiff? Is this because I was at work today? Then what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. That is the kind of like little shit thing that he would do. I'm not gonna. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
Oh my god, baby.
what?
No what?
I can't take it.
Oh baby. I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because
Well, I mean, Chihiro has a point. But, like, there was going to be a whole lot more blood on everybody's hands if they all got everyone killed. Oh. Oh no. Okay, there we go. I bumped my glasses and it lodged, and like the end of them lodged into like the ear cushion on my headphones, and I had to figure out how to fix that. We're good though. I did not break the expensive headphones. I'm just not very coordinated. Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. I mean, Chihira's not wrong. But we're in a very gray area of morals, and I think we have to put aside that fact for now and survive. But
so
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? Isn't that what you... That isn't what you wanted, is it?
So it would seem.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist. You could take all that anger and guilt and instead of aiming it at yourself, aim it at Monokuma and the mastermind. Yes! Like, channel all of that towards the fucking bear in the mastermind. Hifumi, I almost hate how much of this stuff, like, I gotta say, you're not wrong, but I wish you didn't say it like that. Oh, did I even read that out? I don't know if I did. Oh, Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Oh. Makoto's not being Captain Obvious for once. He's actually talking some good logic. Yeah. Yeah, that is the exact way that I would describe it. They have a point, but why did they have to say it like that? Water.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Woohoo! Wait, isn't the cafeteria like... Oh, I can feel a hiccup. Isn't the cafeteria going to be locked at 10? No? Wait. I'm still... Okay, I think the other assistants that were moving around have settled down.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and
Yeah,
entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did.
Yeah, I don't doubt you were watching every bit of that Monokuma, and I don't doubt that you were laughing your ass off.
See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Everyone in one location makes it a lot easier to watch them. It really does. Especially when they pick what's probably one of the most surveilled areas of like their living quarters. Toko, are you okay? I mean, I know the answer is no, because the answer's been no the whole time for you. But like, you seem especially distraught right now. What was that about just now? Was he saying it's our fault that it... Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Fuck with me.
That piece of shit, who does he think he is? He thinks he has the power, and until you forcibly take it from him, he does. Apparently not. And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. There we go. Oh, definitely a skill issue. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
Why? I'm not gonna lie. Taco is what's got me laughing so hard. You can feel the enthusiasm in the pose. But also, why is Mr. Krabs off to the side like that? Like, why is he posing like that? found myself kind of controlled. I laughed so hard I cried at Taka. Okay, lift your arms up and down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I love him. He is adorable. So much enthusiasm. Hina does look confused, and I honestly think she's confused about why Taka is so into this.
Now reach way up and bend way down.
I want to give him head pats too. He's so precious. But like, where does he pull all of his energy from?
Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Why did you have to say it like that, Monokuma? That made it creepy. Monokuma, why? Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy. Yeah, true, it is Monokuma. I don't know why I thought he'd be any different. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the smell. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. I bet that is your motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just the die for? Am I just the die in writhing agony for? Oh my god, it is. So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. I don't know, it might have been. It's Monokuma. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise. I got to adjust something real quick. Whoop. There we go.
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. What? I'm not following that logic, but okay. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Okay. Passed down from generation to generation, in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? I don't know. You seem like you kind of can. This is great. The mastermind is a nerd. I'm fascinated to know more about. Like, I am so ready to know more about the mastermind. Because, like, you gotta program Monokuma somehow. Okay, so then. I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome overcome a class trial, here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you. Oh, does this mean we get more levels of the school? It's still peaking. Why is it peaking? Maybe that'll help it.
What the heck?
A whole new world? What are we, in Aladdin?
you guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. He's not wrong. I mean, getting bored is a surefire way to try to, like, escape. Besides, I know how you kids these days. Ooh, wow, I can't read. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated. Ooh, motivation.
Very nice.
I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't take all that much to motivate me. All you have to do is just give me like 5 different things that I can rotate through whenever I get bored of one. So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. Every time there's a class trial, we gather in the AV room and watch my favorite Disney movie, Aladdin. Singing along is mandatory. I think that would probably be like the funniest way that you could like handle an announcement that you unlocked a new area. Just like a forced sing-along of Aladdin. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world?
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to go outside?
I wonder about that.
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know till we look.
Hey,
Oh, there's that hiccup. Whatever he meant. It seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
hear me?
I wish I could put the amount of emotion that Taka needs in his lines into my reading. But I think in order to do that, I would have to scream, and I don't think that my mic would be very happy about that, and even less the house. Monokuma has figured out how to travel through dimensions. It has to have been. There ain't no way there's enough trapdoors for that shit. Okay, let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. Into the Monokuma-verse, I like that. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. No, let's get moving. That is both the optimist and the pessimist view of that kind of situation. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. I mean, it is a great comeback. He's probably said it many times before. That felt practiced. Let's see. Oh, it's just the camera. I don't think there's anything of interest to look at in here. Yes, let's leave the area. Well, hello.
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? No? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap. I think he's already started getting paranoid. Gotta keep comfy again. That stuff you see lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message. Huh? I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. I think just being in that building is a... I think he's cracked already. I do not think he's okay. Let me out of here! Let me out! I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Yeah, just leave the dude who's very obviously freaking the fuck out alone. That seems like a great way to totally not end up with somebody dead. Inside the fuck words. That is a great question. Well, I spent it with Junko and the tutorial with Sayaka, and then the other one was Chihiro, right? So I think I'm going to try to change it up some, and maybe Mr. Krabs and Celeste? Winning championships and stuff probably came naturally to anyone going to school here. So yeah, there is nothing new in the case. He's just freaking out over the stuff up there already. Leave the area. Oh, look! It's a Tuvok! Hi, Taka! Could you have picked a less terrifying spot to stay in, please? Yeah, I was jump scared by Taka. Ricardo, look! The gate blocking the stairs is gone. It would seem the path to the second floor has opened up.
You hear me?
But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case. Yeah. He's not wrong. We probably should double check everything. I want to know if the bathhouse is opened up, because I want to go in there.
Without a doubt.
Also, I feel like when he's like shouting things, that he has to be saying it with not only his whole chest, but all in one breath. I refuse to believe this man takes a breath in between sentences when he's yelling. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Yes, honey, you need a head pat.
You understand?
What are you planning on searching? If you're leaving the school to me. He is. He's like a puppy. Not a golden retriever, because he's not that energy. Maybe like a little Doberman puppy. Well, I'll leave the school to you. There's nothing. Oh. I'm more impressed that I managed to hit the wrong directional key when trying to walk forward. I should look around school first. Bitch, what if you gotta pee? We need to find out what Monokuma meant by a new world. I can tell you what he meant by a new world. But no, we gotta look around school. Well, we definitely didn't unlock the, nurse's office. Doesn't stop me from checking it anyways. I'll be back to talk to you. I need to go, I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of scared for when we unlock the nurse's office. Because I am terrified of what's going to be inside of there. I should look around the school first. Let me into the fucking gacha machine. The game is like very aggressively going, no gambling for you. Hi there, Mundo. I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shit. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Hey, damn it.
We're agreeing with you. Hey,
What?
don't make that face. You look like a pussy. Do you want me to put some fighting spirit in you? Well, do you? So I see nobody is okay anymore. And then, no, I think I've got enough for now.
Yo.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then. And I'm going to go look at that door. Fuck. That's part of the school. Technically, so is the school store with the gacha, but it is. Alright, we are leaving Green Light District for Pink Light District now. Yeah, I don't think he needs to be trying to put any fighting spirit in Makoto, considering, yeah, you're right, one punch from him was enough to knock him out for like, for like half a day. Don't think you should risk like actually killing him trying to put fighting spirit in there. No, why is my nose running? It was really hot today, and then it cooled off fairly quickly, so I wonder if that's why. My nose does weird things with weather. The classroom is part of the school. But sure, why not? Still gonna try this door, even though I know what it'll say. Yep. Despair Hotel. Is it going to... Does it just want me to go up the stairs? Also, I keep looking in that corner because it feels like Toko should be creeping in that corner. Will it let me in here? Of course not. I was too hopeful. I mean, you can watch Aladdin and you can find out what a whole new world means. Technically, I haven't checked this door yet. I mean, I knew... It didn't even give us the I need to find out what a whole new world was one for that. It's just like I need to look around the rest of the school first. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there? Up we go. Ooh, we get a blue light. This is the second floor. This is the second floor of the school. Yeah, no shit, Makoto. You went up the stairs from the first floor of the school. Where did you think it was going to lead? Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here. Why is there a pool on the second floor? Why is that not on the first floor? Yeah, what the fuck? Hope Speak is weird. Why? How? Man, did she just like sense there was a pool nearby and bolt up the stairs to it or something? Hey, Makoto! Oh, Makoto! Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool! There's a pool here! A pool! Pool, 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 pool! Jeez, okay. Do I need to just yeet her into the water and let her swim her little fishy heart out? you don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Yeah, you're right about that. Maybe she smelled the chlorine and just followed it. Maybe. I feel like if anybody's gonna be able to just be like an entire floor below the pool and go, I smell chlorine, it would be her. Pools are great for relaxing when you're not in host peak. I'd be worried they'd rig the pool up to be electrocuted. Hina seems way more excited than usual. Oh, well, hello. You have companions. Did you drag them along, or did they try to stop you and you just like barreled past them? I'm gonna talk to you first.
Okay.
The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. Oh, I'm sorry, what? In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. I don't. That would not stop me from being paranoid that he set up traps for someone else to use. I love her enthusiasm, but geez, fuck. Please, just get in the water. You don't have to keep talking about it and standing there. You can go ahead and get in. Why are you getting mad? Hello. You are adorable. Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No? I don't like wearing swimsuits. On the contrary, I think Chihiro would be adorable in one of those, like, the swimsuits that, like, don't come up over your hips. The ones that are, like, that look kind of like they've got shorts. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. Oh, precious. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? Oh my god, Makoto. How did you jump to afraid of locker rooms and not super self-conscious? That's a pretty weird phobia, though. I'm just impressed by the way Makoto thinks. And I can't tell if it's a good impress or a bad impress. The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown. And a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been things have been made much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. It's just like, you know what? If living quarters keep getting better, somebody getting murdered every once in a while ain't that bad. One of my favorite swimsuits, one that was like a regular looking swimsuit that had a skirt looking part attached as well. Ooh. At one point I had one like that. I may just like wear a one-piece swimsuit and swim trunks. Just because I like the aesthetic of it. But those ones are fun, the ones with the little skirts attached. I choked on air. Celeste never ceases to amaze me and more than slightly terrify me. Yay, water. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf. Yes, thank you, Makoto. That would be expected next to a pool. Wait, how many of those do I have now? Let's see. I mean, it's a win-win for the people who aren't the victim or the blackened. Yeah, true, it is a win-win for everyone who's innocent. It looks like one of those lifesaver flotation donuts. Behind the store is the locker room? Why are you questioning that, Makoto? Why are you so unsure of that?
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really? What the fuck? Dude. Gotta put a bell on that motherfucker. Really? Oh, good. I'm not the only one that got jump scared that time. If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But what's to stop someone from using theirs and then just holding the door open while someone else walks in? And that's the bottom line. Oh, hey, look. But what if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in? That wasn't what I was going for there, but okay, I was going for, like, what if they let someone in, like, to murder them, but okay. Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity. That's what the Gatling gun's for? Apparently not the fun kind of punishment. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? I don't know if I can make this one, because I don't know if I could, like, I don't know if I could make the sounds without, like, cracking myself up too much.
Just a second.
Oh. I bet it really hurt to get shot by that thing. Yeah, I bet it fucking would. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? What? Of course that didn't occur. Yeah, hurt is an understatement there. I guess they technically tried to play in for everything. What? That never occurred to me, to think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-book to another student is strictly prohibited. There! So now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you know, you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Right when I thought this was going to keep going in a fairly normal direction. Should have known by the sexual depravity comment. So all you teenagers are sixth grade maniacs. You're at that age you'd try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decide to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. So, basically what Monica was saying is, I don't care what you're doing in the dorms, just don't fuck anywhere else in the school. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want. I think I'm steadily moving more and more towards accidentally sounding like a really bad Mickey Mouse impression when I'm reading Monokuma.
Just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya later.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya! The new rule does make murder in the locker room less likely because possible suspects would automatically be cut in half due to who can enter the room. True. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
Maybe that... Maybe that was Celeste's plan. And she just needed to see how many bases were covered before she tried anything. And then ended up getting one of the uncovered bases covered. There's nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. Yeah, true. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. The door to the girls' locker room. I have no way of unlocking it, so I couldn't go in it if I wanted to. To a certain degree, I agree with Hina. Like, if I can be all alone in a pool, that's great. I don't like when there are other people there. Oh wait, can I actually go in the boys' locker room? What horrors await us in the boys' locker room? I just assumed wow, words. I just assumed that since it didn't let us in the first time, that it wouldn't let us in this time. Now, this is an interesting poster. Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this here? Well, I mean... the thing is, it wasn't a teenager that put it there. It was a full-grown adult that put it there for your motivation. And honestly, that should be, concerning. I want to see what that says. I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. I also want to poke around the lockers. I'm assuming at some point I will see a body in here. Oh shit, full. Sweet. What's that? Lockers. Well, I would expect to see that at any normal pool. Why is there... I wonder if you can interact with the pool to see how deep it is. I mean, not even lockers. Just one single locker, the ultimate locker. Yeah, it's just one single locker. That's why I was so confused about it. Oh, look, a lifeguard chair that will for sure only ever be empty. But more importantly, empty, especially when we need it to not be empty. Wait, how deep are, like, regular, like, school pools? Because the school I went to, did not have one. I already poked around there, oh, look, I found this next stairs up. Will it let me in here? Oh, it will! The fuck is going on with this over here?
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world. I should probably take a really close look around. Yep, probably. In any normal classroom, this is where a window would be, but the windows here have the same metal plates covering them. Surveillance camera. They're watching every single move we make. Yes, good job, Makoto. So it's going to tell me the same thing it did the last time I was... Oh. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now it's just showing the school crest. Wait, but if only the swim team was allowed there, then how did they find people for the swim team? Like, did they just let people try out and hope they could make it? If I break it, Monokuma might come and punish me. If anything, I think that's weirder than just straight up not having a pool. Oh, there's a desk here? Okay, I thought it was just like chairs pointing towards windows and that was it. Huh. Ooh, a library! It's like one of my favorite rooms in a school. Well, hello. Why are you behind the desk? It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in. Honey, what? I'm absolutely shocked. How come?
Damnation!
They have all these books here and not one copy of any of my works. Well, yeah, why would they have comics in the library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drawn by a bunch of amateurs. I would probably spend all day either in the library or pool. I would hands down spend all day in either the library or the art room. Oddly enough, not the science lab. You just don't get it. Not at all. I do too get it. Oh, are we going to find out some things about Toko's hobbies here? Jeez, fuck Toko. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile. Jeez. Harsh? Yeah, I think she might be that with everybody. Actually, the question of what kind of books they have there is probably a really good one. Like, how outdated is their library? Have they updated it recently to have, like, up-to-date textbooks or references and, like, new fiction books? Yeah, I think it feels like a competition between two, like, storytellers. One that considers themselves, like, a real one and considers the other one fake because they do fan fiction stuff, and then Hifumi. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, they do have the food, the books, and the water, like, the only real downside is that you gotta murder somebody every once in a while. Well, somebody's gotta murder somebody every once in a while. If you murder somebody every once in a while and get away with it, then you don't stay there for very long. Like, the downside is your group will slowly dwindle. In pairs, at the very least. But it doesn't seem like a great place to live other than that part of it. Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Okay. Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go!
My creations are what determine my meaning and value. You're so full of it. But grabbing some books and food and camping in your room probably would be the ideal way to handle that. Only interact with people through the door. Just force them to yell any questions to you through the door and you'll just, like, slide a note underneath back. I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP? Those two really worry me. Yeah, they do, because it seems like Toko's just gonna slit his fucking throat one day. I'm getting around to Mr. Krabs. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like the library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. This feels like the implications that not many people have made it past the first murder. What is this? The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. You know, they did mention that, like, anyone who graduates is pretty much guaranteed for success, but it never did say how many people graduate. Or how many, like, have graduated at all. Oh, it's the same line from the other side of the bookshelf. Alright, you. But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
The stop talking line gets me every time. Yeah, I wonder how many of them fail at the very first trial. Because, like, if this room is covered in dust, then that implies a lot of them have. Ah. Sorry about all the sniffing sounds. Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. Uh-huh. No, I was trying to talk to Toko, not the bookshelf. There. Either that or they only hold words. Either that or they only hold a killing game every few years. Yeah, maybe that's it. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? She does not look very happy to have all these books around. Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed, there's a plethora of books. It's true, but the content seems lacking.
You know nothing.
Where's the comic book? Where's the young adult section? Comic book books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time. I see what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile. God damn, they're just taking shots at each other, aren't they?
What the heck?
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Hey, she stopped stuttering. She was so pissed for a moment there that she did not have a stutter. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all. There's no way Toko's not going to be a murderer soon. Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action. You know what, I would say that's a bit of a jump, but maybe he's right. Boy on boy? I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's a, what the okay, Toko, we're gonna have to have a sit down, huh? It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. You've insulted me, and you've insulted my honor. These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Byakuya, would you like to, like, step in between those two or something? Because I feel like I should not walk out of the room. Toko needs to go into timeout. Toko does need to go into timeout. She did not answer one way or another. If she was into boy on boy, though. Just want to point that out. She did not answer the question. Ooh. What's behind this door? Hi there, From what we have seen so far, Mr. Krabs is more sane. That being said, I do not. He's going to have a, like, absolutely fucked up side, isn't he? It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was old stacks of books. Ooh, wow, I read that all out of order. It's really not. It's really not a high bar for sanity, no. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. Hey, what kind of old books? Because I like old books. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true, but I don't really have any reason. I don't really have any reason to check it out. Makoto feels like he's just, like, easily swayed by public opinion, or incredibly stubborn, and there is no in between. How long am I going to be stuck in here, being watched by all these cameras? I don't know, but I'm starving for information. Okay. I still think we should go back in that so that we can at least look and see what's in the archives. I think there might still be more to look at in here. What do you mean? The outlet? Do I need to interact with the archive door again? Or the letter? Oh, why did it not tell us about the letter the first time I interacted with the shelf? Because it was still sitting there. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. What's this? Hope's Peak Academy.
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission. Makoto! You're in a killing game. I think reading other people's mail is the least of your, problems and potential transgressions.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave here without finding out what's inside. Oh, okay. I broke the seal in the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official government authorization to formally cease operations. What does that mean? The contents of the letter are quite interesting indeed. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're seeing Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. You mean when everyone got here just a few days ago, Makoto? But I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked stuff up online about the school and never saw anything about that.
So, in other words,
That must have all been part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's assuming that this letter is real.
However,
If it is real, though, that does solve the mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? The decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details. Maybe the shutdown was never announced to the public. It is a very proper official looking letter. Yeah, it looks official. And I feel like if a school like Hope's Peak is supposed to be was going to shut down until their issues were resolved, they wouldn't try to make it very public. They'd try to do it on the hush-hush down low. So, in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Makoto, I need to know your line of thinking. Because us finding out the truth about the mastermind's motive, I don't think would stop us from being trapped in here. In fact, I think it would make it a bigger problem. Because then the mastermind's not going to want to let us go because we know. Or... Can I talk to Mr. Krabs again? Will it give me a different dialogue, or will it just give me the same thing since I talked to him? Ah, same dialogue.
stop talking.
Oh! I popped my neck. And it popped much more aggressively than I thought it was going to. At least it doesn't feel stiff anymore. There's still more to look at. Are you going to let me into the archive room? Oh, I can inspect this over here. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
so
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Are you sure it's not just dead? It's been sitting there for like a year. Broken, huh? Too bad. So from what I can tell, with the way that the later games are talked about, they really took everything that was like meh about this one and reworked it. Like the I have already forgotten what it's called. The thing where you like left click and like select things, select dialogues and stuff like that, and interactions and stuff. It just seems like this one is. It seems like some of the things in here would definitely get reworked later games to do better. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. The game was basically like proof of concept, future games make everything better. I do really like this game so far, and to think that they only get better just like makes me super happy. Hmm? Ah. There we go. Oh, hiccup. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. My dude, you're on the second floor. Of course you're not going to find things that lead to an exit. I'm so confused. There's a pool on the second floor. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
Listen to me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover any in... Okay, yeah, no, I was reading that right. Did anyone discover any interesting new anything? Was he hoping there'd be nothing right now? He must have been. Or like a fire escape outside. But like, no, I get the feeling if this building sets on fire, there is no fire escape.
Yes, indeed.
There's a library.
Okay.
And a pool. A freaking pool. And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was not, however, anything that resembles an escape route. Yeah, she's right.
I see.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. Oh, what did he discover?
Quiet down and listen.
The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of the dorms are now open. Ah, sweet, the bathhouse is open. There's gonna be murders, aren't there?
You hear me?
And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills with whatever you feel like.
Are you okay with this?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at nighttime is still prohibited. Please, do not forget.
Yo.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that? Oh, well,
What?
there wasn't anything in the warehouse we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing? Sushi. Yeah. I would love to just like spend a ton of time in the bathhouse. Unfortunately, no, not that I saw. Oh, don't yell at him, Mondo. He's doing his best.
Hey, come on.
You fucking people.
What?
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now? Or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck.
Stop fucking
We're still
around.
trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out. Now, there's no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy our current situation.
You piece of...
Yeah, they certainly don't have classes to worry about from what I've seen so far. There's classrooms, though. And, like, it's very obvious that whoever's been doing this has, like, set up the classrooms for use. Because there's stuff written on the boards. Like, they could at least pretend, like, set up classes about, like, how to murder each other or something. Whatever you say, you fucking loon. For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you should discover something.
So then,
So, are we done for today?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Oh, Mondo upset him so much. Fears seemed to suddenly grow heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope just to turn around and betray that hope? He does. He looks like a kicked puppy and I just wanna give him head pats. Oh, I will be right back. I'm back. Um, yeah, they keep movie placements have to be intentional. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope just to turn around and betray that hope? I'm pretty sure I read that line before I ran off, but... Why did it cut to him just going, What? I'm over here.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I like that he always says sweet dreams, but like, I think you're going to be getting the exact opposite of sweet dreams in this place. We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. Well, you've already fucking failed that once. There's not much else not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed. I mean, I have no idea what you were expecting, Makoto. I mean, at least y'all got a hint as to what might be going on with the letter and hopefully the laptop. Yeah, Yeah, I got no idea what Makoto is expecting to happen at this point. I think he's just expecting to like wake up and have a miraculous like discovery. Oh, you are very sharp. I'm gonna have to turn your phone again. Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I I really don't like myself. I don't have any kind of skill or hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college, where I'd make a few friends. Maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one giant copy paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm perfectly average. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout. Wait, is that really what's going on? Because I could believe that these are just Makoto's dreams.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
I think I'm just gonna work on the assumption that this is his dreams. And the water at Hope's Peak is doing weird shit to his head.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Would it really surprise you if they had like some weird probe or like monitoring device in them? They did knock everybody out. Just like broadcast their dreams on the TV. Or do your research into what their worst fears actually are and make little skits about it and broadcast them.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I wonder how terrified the other lab assistants would be if I just walked into work tomorrow morning and went, "Let's have a beautiful day." Because they're used to me stumbling in there half dead and very much like non-responsive.
Oh, that's right. I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated.
Updated with what? The new rule? Because I thought that
New
automatically did that.
regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Lemonade delicious. He must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. The finish just like, I'm pretty sure I know what got updated. I should probably check it just to make sure that I'm right, but like, fuck, I'm hungry. Can't let myself turn away from Sayaka's death. For Sayaka and for myself. Is he going to say that every time he goes into the bathroom? Like, this just seems like a mantra he's chanting to himself before he opens the door. Which I guess that's the way to handle the trauma. It is kind of interesting that the red light district in this school is, the rooms. I have to know. Sayaka. No, I can't waste time on sentimentality now. The others must be waiting for me in the dining hall. When it gives me free time, I'm going to see if it'll let you back in her room. I just want to see if it'll let me in the bathroom right now. Or the bathhouse. Michael was right. We really can get in here now. But the others must be waiting for me in the dining hall. I mean, Monica knew there would be a lot of teens in the color and color the dorm lights accordingly, apparently.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo, yo, yo!
Nope. Still waiting on Yakuya and Taka. Oh god. Did they murder each other? Yakuya's no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he is trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. The mental image of Taka trying to get Mr. Krabs awake and out of bed. I feel like he'd just grab him by the ankles and drag him there. I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem. Which is? I am thirsty. Thirsty for what? Because you got the vampire aesthetic. If you want to bite me, I will let you.
Hey, come on!
How the hell is that a problem? Tea for me. Would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please.
Well,
Ooh, that kind of makes me want to make milk tea. I have like powdered milk tea in the cabinet. It's probably expired because I kind of forgot it was there until now. It'll be fine. Why me?
let's see.
That is some logic. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I will hold you. Is this what you want? Nope, nope, okay. Your brownish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please. I love her so much. Oh, okay. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. I mean, I also would not be able to refuse. Yeah. I would not have asked questions, I just would have jumped on that shit. She is so much fun. She's that perfect blend of like terrifying and slightly out of touch with reality and very, very smart. And a few minutes later. Thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know. Man, after the shit you say to him, I would not be drinking that tea if he made it for you. Because I would be assuming that he poisoned it.
There's no way to think about
I
this in a
emphatically
common sense
decline.
way.
You're not my type at all. Oh, so that means that Celeste is his type, huh? It's all about the law of causality. Basic instinct, act and react. She always looks like she's so ready to murder somebody, especially when she's talking to Hifumi. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh,
Wait. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Did he fuck up that bad in making milk tea? Or is she assuming that it's... Is it poison? Yeah, Toko's gonna kill somebody, and number one on the top of the list for who I think it would be Hifumi.
What?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit? Bitch, I'm surprised she did not throw it at you. I hate this kind of tea. Didn't she tell him to make milk tea? Did he not make milk tea? I refuse to believe that a kitchen like that is not going to have like little powdered packets of milk tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we're at a coffee shop. Just a normal, everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. They ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now, further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. She's right. Sometimes I do make milk tea from scratch, and when I do, what I do is just take milk and put the like loose tea in it, and then after it's brewed, strain it into a teacup. Like that's my most ideal way of making it. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. No, she is absolutely right here. Cause like, I also have tried recipes where you just like brew the tea and then you add milk, because I don't think it's in here. I think it's actually in the kitchen. I have a like tea recipe book, and the recipe for milk tea I think is like an older version. No, I don't think that was an extreme reaction. That was on point. For a long time I did not think that I liked milk tea because that was the only milk tea recipe that I had tried, and the milk tea recipe had you add in the milk technically first, because it had a little note that the way teacups used to be made, what they were made out of, if it had a sudden shock from hot to cold by adding the milk in second, it would shatter the teacup, so you were supposed to add the milk in first. But how are you supposed to know the ratio if you did that? Oh, that was a tangent and a half. Getting back on track. I went through all the trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even farther? Yes. Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. Yeah, I mean, I think if I tried, like, brewing the tea much stronger and then adding the milk, it would probably be okay, but it's... No. There's so many better ways to do it. I am full on with her. Yeah, that is what it tastes like. That's what it tastes like to me, too. Which I also, like, don't like flavored waters because I feel like they don't have enough flavor. So I guess that's the... What the fuck are you doing? But so I think my thing is that it. I would say water's the only flavor, but I guess the better term would be milk's the only flavor. But not in like a creamy way. When you like brew it as part of the tea, it feels much creamier. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality? Well, we don't actually have a menu.
You little
That
bitch.
doesn't. I was not expecting that line, and I was not expecting such an angry sprite, and I love it. That does not matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine.
Say what?
What? You don't think you will bring it right out? Oh wow, he is like into that. I do so love coercion. They are. He wants to be walked all over by a powerful lady, and she wants to walk all over somebody who is pathetic. It's so adorable. You were like a totally different person just now. Yeah, shit, you really went psycho there. Well, aside from the swine part, I don't think that was very psycho. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. The dining hall doors flew open, and one of the late arrivals came storming in. Should I take a guess whether it's Mr. Krabs or Taka? If they came storming in, I'm going to guess it's Mr. Krabs. But then again, I guess Taka's way of entering would probably also be very storming. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's what makes her so great, that she's scary. I'm gonna guess that it's Taka. Oh! But bad news, everyone. There's a mystery afoot. Oh, fuck, am I gonna lose Mr. Krabs, too? I don't know if I can handle that.
Huh?
Huh? What happened? It was... Oh, he's just refusing to leave his room. It would seem Yakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing the doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. So I'm hoping he's not dead, because I don't want another character that I really, really like, to die that quickly. Did he just, like, take a trip to the bathhouse? Maybe he just wasn't there?
I think maybe.
I'd like to think so. But I'm worried something might have happened to him. Yeah, I'm gonna make the bet he ain't in his room. And that Taka just, like, did not even consider that he wouldn't be in his room. What he meant by that? He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we split up and go look for him.
Listen to me.
Ah, I was just about to suggest the same thing. Considering the fact that split up and search for clues has been the thing that you suggested like every chance, I don't doubt that, Fred. You're getting dubbed Fred now. Because you were like Fred from Sweetie. Nah, I can't do that to you. I'll keep calling you Taco because you're adorable. I wish he could have seen. I wish he was here for that. I'm not gonna lie, because I think that would have been great.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to one up everyone.
Um,
Okay, then I'll go check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button until I get a response. Very well, then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late. Yeah, because you didn't make yourself sound any less suspicious. You did not make yourself sound like you killed him or left him for dead and are just hoping that he's, anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Well, we've unlocked 3 areas. We've unlocked the 2nd floor, we've unlocked the warehouse, and we've unlocked the bathhouse. Maybe we can go check out the 2nd floor of the school again. Makoto, why don't we start closer? Hello? Celeste, aren't you gonna help look for Byakuya? I have not had my tea yet. I'm gonna put a bet on the bathhouse. Although he could feasibly be taking stock of the warehouse, I could very much see him doing that. But my bet is on the bathhouse. And yeah, she does. I love Mr. Krabs, but I would not go searching anywhere if I was waiting on a nice cup of milk tea.
As for me,
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. Yeah, tea is very important. If you're in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster. Okay. Aren't you being kind of selfish? No, she got her priorities straight, Makoto. Maybe you should find some priorities. Hi there, I'm here to motivate you at the request of a very pretty lady. Ah, Mr. Naegi. What's going on? I think only you can motivate him like that, Celeste. Yeah, I have to agree. Well, nobody's seen Byakuya this morning, so we've all decided to go look for him. What? That's not good at all. However, this little piggy needs to... I have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master. Ooh, man. She wrapped you around her finger in, like, one word, huh? To bless this undeserving swine of such honor. I will serve you with all my heart and soul. Yeah, he's for sure into it. Oh, okay. Good luck with that. Hifumi's created some creepy alternate reality for himself. I don't think it's an alternate reality. It's super dark, yeah. I don't see anything of real interest in here. Although it does weird me out that these right here are much blurrier than the rest of the blurry things. And the things, like, in relation to it. Alright, we're leaving the kitchen. I don't think I'm going to get anything else out of Celeste. Is it going to let me investigate the bathhouse first? Or is it going to force me to... I can go in! Oh, hello, Mondo.
Yo.
How's it going? You find him? No.
Hey, come on.
Shit. Man, where the hell did he go? He's got his head stuck so far up his ass. Who knows what's going on with him? Figured maybe he was taking a bath or
By the
something.
way.
So, you a morning bath kind of
Hell
guy?
yeah.
After spending all night round. I know what he means here, but like... Crazy. After spending all night riding your hog, wind in your face, there's nothing better than a morning dip. The hot water loosens you up, and the heat of your soul gets to your heart, gets your heart and body pumping. Yeah, it really is. Sure thing. I'll have to take your word for all of that.
What?
What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Fucking nerd.
Hell yeah.
Guys gotta expose themselves to each other, you know? Come with me next time. You'll see. Oh no. Phrasing. Although I can't think of any better, like, I guess open yourselves up to each other would be a better phrasing. I'll think about it. But I mean, it's not like you've been riding your hog here in school, right? Ooh, lockers. One of them is unlocked, but I don't see anything inside. Using this massage chair would make me feel kind of old. The writers did know what they were saying. Those massage chairs look like they would be so nice. Sushi, I need you to move. You are so cute, Sushi. Just don't lay on any of my stuff and don't bat anything around, okay? This bathtub is huge. That's all you had to say about that? I've been fully expecting to find somebody in both of these rooms. What are you doing? What's this? Is it the heat source for the sauna? Makoto, what else do you think the giant pile of coals would be? It would be so relaxing. If I ever get a chance, I would love to go to, like, a bathhouse like this. That being said, I do have tattoos, so if I ever do get to go to an area with bathhouses, I will have to do a lot of research and make sure that I find one that allows tattoos. Yeah, we're leaving the sauna. Yeah, we're leaving the bathhouse, even though I just want to, like, flip through. No, don't mess with that. That's important. I want tattoos. I'm just very indecisive about what I want. Hold on. I'm applying lip balm. I tend to be very indecisive about things like that too. It took me. Let's see. I got my first tattoo at 19, but I had the design set to the side for like 4 years, like just like so that I could go back every once in a while and be like, do I really want this, or is this just like a fleeting thing? So I sit on designs for a long time before I do them. I think the one exception to that was my No Longer Human one, which was much more spur of the moment. Yeah, my best recommendation for that kind of thing is just like keep whatever you're considering with you for like a while. Just look at it every day, and if you get to a point where you're like, I do not want to see this anymore, then you probably shouldn't get that one. I don't. Huh, let me look that up, please. Don't know that one. Oh wait, is it a Critical Role thing? I very, I very casually experience Critical Role. Like I see clips from it every once in a while, and I keep meaning to go through and like actually properly watch the campaigns because they seem like they'd be really interesting to watch. I do want to get some stuff that's like fan stuff, I guess I would call it. I'm just petrified that if I get it tattooed on me, I'm going to end up losing interest in it, or it's going to like take a turn to the point where I just do not like it anymore, and then I'm going to have that tattoo on me, and that's for all the tattoos that I have, none of them are like fan related. The closest one is that I've got like a magical girl circle, like magic circle kind of thing designed on me. This wait, can we check? Yeah, yeah. Oh, what? Was that not the same one that was Mighty Morning animated is going to be coming out eventually. It got announced earlier this year. The 99 is my favorite out of the 13 days. Ooh, interesting. I thought I'd heard something about Critical Role getting something animated. That did they animate their first campaign too, or is this the only one that will have been animated? Because maybe this is what I was hearing about. Hey, Toko, hanging out with Tina, huh?
What's your
What?
problem?
You got a problem with that? No, I don't, Toko. Actually, I'm happy that you're interacting with other people. You seem to need it. No. Something might have happened, right? Being alone right now might not be safe. So you got scared and decided to stay close to Nina? And Legend of Vox, is it Machina or Machina? It's their first campaign animated. I think the plan is to have 5 to 6 seasons. They released season 2 earlier this year. Ooh, cool. I didn't realize that that was related to Critical Role though. Like it's Machina. Okay. Uh, I have it on my watch list because it looks really interesting. I haven't done any like proper research into it yet. I guess everyone has a softer side. As long as I'm with the sports idiot. If something does happen, I'm sure she'd jump in without thinking and take the fall. Ruku. Depending on how long it takes me to watch Ruby, which I still have not started because I got way busier than I thought I was going to. That will probably be the next one that I watch after that. Why are you blushing while saying Toko? Yeah, why is Toko blushing so hard while, like, talking about other people taking the fall for something that she's doing? Or taking the fall for something in general? Huh? What? Were you eavesdropping? Awful, you're just awful. You were talking out loud while I was having a conversation with you. Get lost, you stray cat. What? Toko? Are you okay? Hi, Hina. Any luck? Nah, it's no use. I keep banging on his door and nothing. Come on already, open up. Careful, you're gonna bust the door down hitting it that hard. Relax, that's nothing compared to what Sakura could do. Actually, why did we not have Sakura come and knock on the door? Maybe she's just taking a really long shower. Sakura's really awesome, you know. If she really wanted to, she could tear this door to shreds. I see. Well, she is the ultimate martial artist. She might actually be able to do it. Look, I like Sakura so much. I like how buff she is. I've been knocking long enough. I think I can say for sure he's not here. I think you're right. Okay, I'm gonna go look around for him. Okay, good luck. Why are you standing so far away from a door? Maybe I'll knock myself just to be sure. See? He's not in there. Yeah, I guess not. I'm gonna check over here. Oh, hello, Taka. The first 3 volumes of Ruby will take a little over 8 hours to watch completely. Okay. So that's gonna be like a couple of weeks. Okay. Aha! I see you came to search this area as well, Makoto. But you were one step too late. I've already finished my investigation, and there was no trace of Byakuya here. An army An army marches on its stomach, as they say, so I thought maybe he would come here to have his fill. We must all eat, until there's nothing left to eat. Taka, are you okay? Because I don't think you're okay. Anyway, now is not the time to get discouraged. We must head elsewhere to continue our search. Yeah, you're right. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. I get kinda excited looking at it. What do you mean you get kinda excited? The fuck does that mean? A surveillance camera. Someone's using these cameras to watch people die. As much as it gets on my nerves, I'd better leave it alone. So I see Makoto is steadily, like, moving towards the, I hate these fucking cameras, it might be worth it to die just to destroy one. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. I could never get half this stuff in the outside world. Just give me a different dialogue from Krista. Nope. Yeah, we'll leave the area. We'll leave Taka to do whatever the fuck he's doing. The gate is blocking access to the stairs. I wonder if this will open up at some point. Alright, I'm going to go look in the second floor, since that's apparently where it wants us to fucking go. don't remember the way up there. I can go to the school store. Also, I will apologize in advance for any future games. If I can look around, I do have a tendency to like very jerkily look around. And I know that can be a bit unpleasant to some. Ooh, I just got a notification. I think so I commissioned a logo for the channel, and I think they just sent me an email that it was ready. Yes, gambling time. Alright, so I have a 4.36 chance of a repeat right now. Okay, so at 5 coins, I'll have a 0% chance. Is that a bandana? Did I just get a bandana? Alright, so at 5, again, I'll have a 1.09% chance of repeat. I'm gonna risk it there. Yeah, I'm super excited because I also got some artwork back today. Ooh, it's so cute! I'm waiting for a message from that artist to like specify how they want me to credit them when I post it on social media, because I always ask, how do you want to be credited? Alright, so our chances of getting a repeat are going up with 5, but I don't want to risk doing 10 yet. Yeah, like, I don't... As much as I would love to be able to wear clips, I feel weird wearing clips, but I like having clips. Because I think they're so cute. So I would want it to, like, put it on a shelf and be like, look at this thing, look at how cute it is. What the fuck? How is it that I always... How do I get so many pairs of scissors? Oh, yeah, that's really fun. Just, like, clipping them on the end of your finger. I clip them on the end of my finger and, like, start tapping things. Alright, 7 will give me a 100% chance of something new. The game really is trying to encourage Makoto to kill. I'm just gonna like steadily go up one by one. Is that a flashlight or a... Anyways. Is that fucking body armor? I do kind of want to see, yeah. I do kind of want to see how well I can play the odds here for this with a almost 10% chance of a repeat with one. Or if I get more scissors. I got a rock? Question mark? I think I'm gonna keep going with one coin until it gives me a repeat, and then go up to 10. Is that a balloon spaceship? I'm not entirely sure what that was. It's like, you know what? If you don't want it sharp, how about we give you something blunt or like something heavy or something long and thin that you can use to strangle. Oh, those are so cute. Oh, we gotta do. Oh, that's still a 5% chance at 10. Oh look, I got a duplicate there too with only a 5% chance. And here's the skull in case what we want you to do isn't clear. And it looked like it was a clear skull too. So they wanted to be crystal clear about what they wanted us to do. Is that a new one or was that one that what? Oh shit, I forgot that it occasionally will give you 2 instead of 1. I got underwear. Or at least I think. Were those fashion clothes or were they underwear? Yeah, I imagine it would get kind of annoying after a while. I should probably get going. Yeah, we probably should. Yeah, let's leave the area. I am going to go look at what I got, though. Civet coffee. Made from an extremely rare and expensive coffee bean collected from the dung of the Asian palm civet. It has a unique fragrance. So I'm not one for fancy coffee. And I'm definitely not one that, is collected from the dung of anything. Like, I drink the... Well, us wanting to wait for her tea is selfish, but it's okay for me to gamble. Yeah! Which, which to be fair, Celeste could be playing the gotcha version of tea right now, for all we know. Let's see. How do I... let's see, the rose hip tea I got last time. Prismatic hardtack. So it was something new then. A tough, long-lasting cracker used mainly as an emergency ration. Each piece contains a full 7 different flavors. Yeah, I don't like coffee unless it's the ice mint chocolate one in a cafe where I live. Or McDonald's chocolate chip frappe. I've had one of McDonald's frappes before, but I don't remember what kind it was. It was chocolate. I just don't remember if it was specifically chocolate chip. I'm not really one for iced coffee so much. One of the lab assistants did like almost forcibly carry me a Starbucks one time that was good, and I don't remember what kind it was, so I can't go and get it again. But I drink coffee. I just drink dense and espresso. Oh, it always sucks when a place stops making something you really like to get. I'm not a big fan of French vanilla creamer. It has a weird flavor to me that I don't really like. Like I like vanilla, but there's something about French vanilla though. But then again, I also don't like mint with chocolate. So maybe it's just like that I'm a little weird in the taste department. I don't like pretty much anything with chocolate actually. But I can't explain what it is that I don't like about French vanilla. Like, in theory, it should be good, because it smells really good. It smells fantastic. Maybe I just don't have a good French vanilla creamer. Oh, kitten haircut. A hairclip in the shape of a little kitty cat. Properly placed, it can make a girl positively sparkle. Everlasting bracelet. A handcrafted item made with needle and thread. They say once you put it on, it will never come off again. I can feel another hiccup trying to come out. A red scarf. A scarf belonging to a certain masked hero. It's tattered and worn due to countless battles it's been through. Oh, so we got, like, memorabilia. Eh? Torneco's pants. The latest style from premier gothic Lolita fashion label Wonder Dungeon. I'm not gonna lie, Wonder Dungeon sounds like it would be an amazing fashion brand. I feel like I should give that to Celeste. Bunny earmuffs. One of the most popular items from gothic Lolita designer Ina Bauer. Okay, so I have 2 pairs of the regular shears and 2 pairs of the layering shears. I should just start handing out scissors and hope nobody stabs each other. Berserker armor. My school had those packets for French vanilla creamer where they were free, but you could only grab some if you bought a coffee first, so I would buy a cup and then just grab a handful of creamer packets and keep them in my pocket to eat during breaks between class. That is interesting. Like, to my knowledge, so one of my universities had a Starbucks in it. My university had a Starbucks in it. My, like, community college I went to, I don't even know what the cafeteria looked like, so I have no idea what it had. But my high school did not have, like, coffee or anything. Kept me sane during finals. Honestly, understandable. Like, you gotta do some interesting stuff to stay sane during finals. One of my finals, I had to write, like, a 10-page paper, and I did it, the night before it was due. I'm not saying that was a good idea. I slept, I think, 2 hours that night. Donning this armor bestows the wearer with immense power, but at the cost of their soul and senses. Huh. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of people. Like, I am in a very rural area. So my high school graduating class, I think, had like 50, maybe 100 students. Probably explains why my school didn't have a lot of stuff in it either. Oh wait, that was the school. I was just in there. I'm gonna check the bathroom because you never know, maybe he had to go take a pee. Okay. I didn't stop walking when I got to it. Oh, hello. Are you in line?
Hey,
So you thought to come here too? Huh?
so
You think about what Gyakio was so interested in yesterday. You can probably guess where he is right now, right? Oh, the library. I'm not gonna lie, the library didn't even cross my mind when I was trying to figure out where he would go, and it really should have been top of the list. Huh? What was it Byakuya was interested in again? Makoto. We checked in the bathroom. Dude after my own heart. Yeah. Books. Hmm? I could have sworn I saw it pop up a little box for a second there over here. Oh. Oh, I did. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. I'm gonna leave this area. Books, 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 books. Oh, hello! Hi there. Oh, hey Makoto. So, did you find Byakuya?
I'm sorry.
No, I didn't see him anywhere. I see.
But
Somehow, Kyoko figured out where he might be. Huh.
you know,
Kyoko's so amazing. She's so cool, she's smart, and she seems really tough. She's definitely smart, that's for sure, but, tough? Makoto, how have you not noticed that? She is, like, obviously tough. Compared to, say, Sakura or even Hina, she doesn't seem all that different from Chihiro. I need to know what lens Makoto is viewing Kyoko. What lens is he viewing her through? Because, like, she seems very tough to me. Is it weird to compare them like that? It is now. Aww. Yeah, I think Makoto does need to have his eyes checked. Hey, I gotta get sidetracked because I need to go investigate the green over here. Don't worry, Byakuya. If you're dead, you're dead. If you're not, you're not. What's this way? Doobie. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but on the second floor too, the windows have the same metal plates covering them. Just... Okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave the area. Who drew that? I feel like Monokuma would have drawn that. I didn't notice the first time around that this side's like a lighter pink than over there. Alright, knock knock, motherfucker. When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya? Of all the things I'd imagined, this most definitely wasn't one of them. What? Him sitting in the library reading? Why would you not? Why would that not be your first assumption?
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing?
I love it. That is an appropriate response. Yeah, why was Makoto surprised? He does deserve that smartass remark.
I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet.
I don't think you could get me to shut up, Mr. Krabs. I think I would just keep talking at you anyways. Just probably from the other side of the door where you can't hear me and I can't actually disturb you.
Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you.
Who asked you to do that?
Well, Mr. Krabs has a point.
Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise.
Look at Nina did. Well, I mean, to be fair, Makoto, technically the first promise of not leaving your room after nighttime has already been broken, so why would we expect any other promise to be kept either? And he never did agree to that.
A promise? Can't I get a second's peace and quiet around here?
Well, he seems so angry about that. Yakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing off one after another. He had his, 3 minutes of silence, and now it is over for the rest of his life. You see who he's surrounded with? Almost everyone is loud or talkative here. Yeah, just look at the one who was trying to knock on his door first. That's his next door neighbor. I sympathize too. Yakuya, so this is where you've been hiding. What the heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned. Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading. I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just prove useful at some point. The fuck does that mean, Mr. Krabs?
Well,
What were you reading? A mystery novel.
well,
Wait. So are you gonna use what you're learning in there to betray us? That wasn't my first thought. My first thought was that he was gonna solve some problems. But sure. We can go with that too. Don't be stupid. Yeah. But why are you putting... Why are you putting in any thought at this? If he was, he wouldn't say that. Yeah, he wouldn't. It's just something to keep it fine. Yeah, what?
Naturally.
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're going to do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining. His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. I see this. I see that he is in fact a little bit fucked up. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game. What the fuck do you mean game? That's fucked up. But it is a game. It does. Oh, it does. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. I don't think I read that in the right order, but I'm gonna keep going, because I think the meaning was the same. That's all there is to it. He's right. It's a zero-sum game. Huh?
are you okay with this?
It is a part of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory, what we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position and resources.
I see.
You mean like a kind of elimination match?
Actually,
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, job openings, most social interactions fall into this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we have been subjected to here. In this case,
is that okay?
our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackened. Yes, ma'am.
So, in
So this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others. That can't be what they had in mind. Makoto, there is no way you are that dumb. This is why adaptation is so crucial. For those who want to escape, if those who want to escape were to disappear, there will be no reason to continue playing the game. Yeah. Yeah, they're, yeah. I am just mesmerized by them, I'm not gonna lie. They're fucked up, but like, I want to see how fucked up they can get.
What?
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so I'm sorry, that expression does not denote fun. That expression denotes, pure rage. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose. Am I right?
Naturally.
Of course. You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent. Yeah, I don't think Makoto is okay anymore. I think he might have just forgotten what human emotions are supposed to look like. It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
Just a second.
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
Not possible.
I won't. It simply isn't possible.
You son of a bitch!
Who the fuck do you think you are? You know, I still just can't believe it.
What?
Believe what? I don't know. Maybe it is a translation thing. Cause like, there's probably like some nuance to, well, a lot of times with Japanese translations, there's nuance that's lost because of the way they phrase things versus the way we translate them. So maybe it was meant to be like his face like twisted, like changed from that expression to a smile. Believe what? That an uneducated, brain dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long. Jeez, just rip him a new one, why don't you?
Piece of shit!
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Like I said, I won't die. You keep saying that, but do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent prodigy, after all. Progeny. Wow. I can't work. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He has indeed. He has decided to become the villain. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. I'm not gonna lie, I really do think he decided to read in the library just as like a fuck you to make people panic. Tests and challenges are merely ways for him to stand victorious, even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya? At least one of you seems to understand.
Isn't it wonderful?
Is it because I am the same as you? Oh, I don't think I read that right. It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
That's enough.
Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours. Oh. I love the way he talks.
Oh,
Well, I do apologize. Or maybe it's like if I seem all evil and like I'm enjoying this, they will let me fucking read in peace. You might be right. Anyway, Let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give it their best, where's the fun for me? Either way valid. Yeah.
No.
That's a terrible way to look at it.
What?
Hmm.
It's because
This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know. To kill your own friends is
it's horrific.
it's horrific. Friends. Who decided that? Huh? We're not friends. Quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies. He does have a point. Like, everybody else is on, like, the page of let's be buddy-buddy, let's make it through this together. Nah, bitch. They were trying to pit you against each other. You are enemies. From day one. From the moment they said you're gonna have to kill each other. But you know...
What?
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me. And just accept what I'm telling you.
Come on.
Yes? If you have something to say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed.
I'm sorry.
Oh, baby.
Stop fucking around.
Hey, shithead. You get off on bullying people that can't fight back? You wanna try that on me? Mondo, he already did that with you. So, you're back to pretending to be friends, huh? How long do you think that's gonna last?
Piece of shit.
Fuck you.
What?
Is that all you can say? It's unfortunate that you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish. Yeah. Yeah, he already went at Mondo, and Mondo lost, like, hard.
You son of a bitch.
That's it. You're fucking dead.
Just a second.
Hold on, just calm down.
Piece of shit.
I am calm. No, the fuck you are not. How is this calm? Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is, well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time. A waste of time? Yes, Makoto. That's what he said.
Not possible.
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. He's not wrong. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet. Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
Goodbye.
All I'm saying is that ultimately, you are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye. Without a second Without a second glance back, Yakuya left. Yeah. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend. No, honestly, he's the most realistic of these fuckers.
But
Was he serious about all that? He was, without a doubt.
don't fuck with me.
Well, fuck him then.
Maybe.
But for what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, you can say for sure someone won't. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Yeah, it was pretty straightforward there. Hey, come on, you too, Toko?
Anyway.
Well, it's not like anyone would care, even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all won't want me gone. You think I'm disgusting. Toko, honey. You need a therapist. Because I think you have some serious self-esteem issues. None of us think that. Yeah. he did lay it out, like, just as plain as day. We don't have to agree, but, like, you just think you don't. What? You just think you don't think that. I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there. You think I don't know, but I do. You want me to go? And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you? Hey, Toko, wait. Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back. Well then. Is there an ultimate therapist? There needs to be. Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. But I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Free time! We're going on an adventure because I'm finding Byakuya. I am finding Mr. Krabs. I am going to annoy the piss out of him until he is my friend. This is Byakuya's room. I don't have anything I need to talk to him about right now. Fuck that. I don't remember how to. There it is. This is not the one I'm looking for. So there's Celeste. Toko's in her room. Wasn't she in her room last time too? Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, of course he's in the library. Man, the art in that room does not make it look like it is that big. Alrighty then. So, off to the library we go, because I am going to annoy the piss out of that motherfucker. He's gonna be my friend whether he likes it or not. Yeah. Byakuya thinks he's getting peace and quiet, but no, I will come in like Taka, screaming at the top of my lungs. I keep forgetting you can't just straight up walk up those stairs, you have to click on them. Fuck off. Hello, hello. You cannot escape me. You think you're really focused on that book now? Now's not a really good time to talk to him. That's too fucking bad. Let me pester the fuck out of him. Ah. Here, I'll read this. And what's more, it didn't even happen recently. Apparently it goes down over a year ago. The mastermind is probably the mastermind probably took over the abandoned school in order to start this killing game. Which explains why there aren't any other students here, because it's not a real school. And then there's these serious issues that force the school to close down in the first place. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? The mastermind's motive. We can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here. Will that be enough to get us out of here? No. Or will I freak out and go here? Don't worry, it's only a matter of time. You will be my friend. He doesn't know it, but he's going to get, I'm going to be the... Oh, hello, Taka. I'll be back for you, I think. I'm going to be the most annoying friend he's ever had because of this. He will never know another moment of peace once I get to have a chance to have free time events with him. On to Celeste. I wonder if she ever got her milk tea. I can hear sushi, but I don't see sushi. I'm not really sure where she's wiggled herself to. Hello, ma'am.
Did you need something?
Man, we're that low ranked. I mean, understandable. Well, Well, if it isn't the D rank Makoto, is something the matter? Should I hang out with Celeste for a while? Yes.
This is fine.
Well then, shall we have a bit of a conversation? But don't misunderstand. I have no affection for you on a personal level. That's alright, ma'am. I do not need affection on a personal level. I need you to step on me. I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Celeste a present? Yes, definitely. What would you like to give her? I mean, I'd love to give her a wedding ring, but I don't have one of those. So I'll go with this, since it's her type of fashion.
No, thank you.
Oh, I don't think she liked it. I am the type of person who cannot decline a gift, so I have no choice but to accept this. But I want to stress that it's only because of my sense of duty. Does that mean she liked it? I don't know. I don't think she did. Makoto, I would like to share something with you. Huh? What is it? My perfect gambling strategy. Does that mean she liked it? Because her expression was not saying that, but now she's telling me her perfect gambling strategy? Is there really such a thing? Of course there is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game, you must have a mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that there is a power which can overwhelm any strategy. There is?
Indeed.
That power is luck. Luck.
Actually,
There are only two types of luck, good and bad. There is no in between. And that luck is built into every human at the moment of conception, like a computer program. Oh, okay. I can work with the okay result. I can work with neutral.
is that okay?
Some call it fate. The bottom line is, luck is life. Hey, no, don't chew on that. That is important. Piece of equipment. That is a whole ass computer. You cannot chew on that. Do you see what I'm saying? You mean that's your perfect strategy? Correct. You see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. This is why I have never lost. So that's all there is to it. You are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Does this perhaps exceed my own luck? One day, I hope to put that to the test.
I hope you are well.
Well then, have a nice day. I feel like she just threatened to murder us. I'm going to wait until I give her ones that she likes or dislikes. Because I am at some point going to go through and try to figure out what they hate. Without another word, Celeste quietly disappeared. I say my life's been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling's probably not a great idea for me. He says, despite the fact that I've had him at that fucking gashapon so much. Celeste's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go. After parting ways with Celeste, I went back to my room. Alright, and then we have another opportunity for a free time thing, right? There's still plenty of time left. I can't just sit around here. I should head out. I'm gonna wander this way. I feel like nobody would be in there. Thinking about going for Taka. Look. Well, hello, ma'am. I do kind of want to, like, try to get everyone at least once before I go back to others. I don't know if that's actually possible. I should probably actually check the map. She is. She's just standing there menacingly. Alright, so he's still there. There's Celeste. There. Kyoko's there. Oh, he's in the bathhouse. Who's? Oh, well, that's a pair I wasn't expecting. Turn my ass back around and go back over here. And then I do think after this I'm going to save for the night. They're hanging out. Hey Makoto, what's up? Should I hang out with Taka for a while? Yes. What's that? You want to hear what I've got to say?
Quiet down and listen.
Very well. I've got many theories on many topics, and I'll share them all with you. Taka went into extreme detail on some of his many theories. Taka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Taka a present? Absolutely. I have no idea what one to give him, though. I wish I knew that. I feel like he'd like the red scarf. Oh, it's an airplane. Oh, a moon rock. I'm kind of tempted to give this to him, just because, like, for all we know, he was talking about conspiracy theories. I'm giving him the moon rock.
I see.
Maybe I was wrong about you, Makoto. Let's continue to— what? Let's continue to deepen our relationship, shall we? I'm going to assume that was the good reaction there. Hey Makoto, as long as we're talking, let's really talk. What do you say? Oh, sure, that's fine. Excellent.
You hear me?
Now let's get down to to brass tacks and find out where we stand on all the big issues. Wow, you're just jumping right in, sir. So what was he really is just jumping right in on the big ones. So, what should we discuss? Politics? The economy? International affairs? Wait, hold on. Instead of big serious discussion, can't we just have a normal conversation? That's the best way to learn about people, I think. What do you mean by normal conversation? Sir, have you never had one of those? He is a very intense boy. Always. Well, for example, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Listen to me!
Study, of course. I'm a student, aren't I? A student must be a studying professional. I don't know, I never studied. And of course my duties as the chairperson of the Morals Committee has keep me quite busy as well.
You understand?
It's my duty to foster an environment in which we can all focus on our studies. Oh yeah, his burnout's gonna be rough. Oh, poor boy. Here we go. I'm probably gonna have a bruise on that ankle too. Okay, but what else? Like, when you're at home or you just have some time to kill. If I have time to kill, I study. Honey! When you burn out, you are going to not have any idea who the fuck you are. I see. This is fun. Okay, my turn, Makoto. What do you like to do in your spare time? You know, normal stuff. Watch TV, play video games. And this helps you study how? No, it's not about studying. It's just for fun, you know.
That's wrong.
But doing things just for fun serves no purpose. There must be more to it. You wouldn't spend your valuable time doing something unless something useless, would you? I don't think he's ever had a break. I think we should introduce him to video games. He can insist all he wants, but in the end... Oh, wait, did I... What? He can sit... Okay, yeah, okay, I read that right. But maybe there is a good reason. Like, getting into something and talking to people about it, so maybe... You know what, we'll go with... Actually, it is studying. Sometimes it pretty much is studying. Like, some games do have... some games have to do with history and stuff. I have broken this man. Unacceptable.
You hear me?
Things like that are more likely to twist the truth than teach you anything useful. If you want to learn about the past, crack open a history book. Oh my god, we really broke this boy. Ooh. Would you like to go into the bath and relax, maybe? Or the sauna? Okay. I could keep arguing about this, but it's probably better if I don't. So, can you think of any other reasons? He can insist all he wants, but in the end, maybe there is a good reason. Like, you're getting into something and talking to people about it. So maybe, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the relating to your friends, because I feel like the seriously just for fun one is going to be another one where he has a intense reaction. You know how it's useful? It helps you give you something. Words. It helps give you something to talk about with other people. Something to talk about. Like when you see something awesome on TV or some awesome game, and you want to share it with someone. You find other people who feel the same way, and that's how you make friends, see?
This is ridiculous!
I was once blind, but now I see. What the heck?
How unfortunate.
Honey, are you okay? That kind of thing has plagued me for years. Oh, baby boy doesn't have friends, does he? I've tried making friends, but whenever I would make conversation, it would die after a few minutes. Oh, honey! It's okay. We're your friend now, by force. And now, I finally found the answer. I need to study more games, more TV shows. Oh. Yeah, we need to introduce this boy to a fandom. Any fandom at this point. Do conspiracy theories count as a fandom for that kind of thing? No, you don't need to study them. I'm so ashamed of myself. If there was a hole somewhere around here, I'd totally go hide in it. I would. Please don't bury yourself in a hole. Don't let it get to me. I wasted all that time. I never saw the blind spot in my studies. I'm a complete embarrassment. I'm not qualified to even be on the morals committee, let alone lead it. He would. I think he needs a nice sit down and calm down. Every single option would break him. Like, hands down. I don't think it's really that big of a deal. Thank you, Professor Makoto. Professor? You've taught me a most valuable lesson. You've earned my respect and the title of Professor. But that's gonna make things super awkward. Yeah, Toko ain't the only one who needs therapy. I am sure they all do. But current top of my list are, from what I have seen, are Toko and Taka. T is for therapy. There's no need to be modest, Professor. I can't wait for your next lesson, and until then, I will strive to learn as much as I can on my own. Well then, Professor. By your leave. Without waiting for a reply, Taka ran off. Professor? Although thinking about it, I didn't totally hate it. Professor Makoto. Well, we just found out that, Makoto is interested in something. I'm not sure exactly what, but it involves the title Professor. Taka's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. You just unlocked the skill Attentive Influence. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Nice. After we were done, After we were done, I decided to head back to my room for a while.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Another day gone. But even though today is over, this game definitely isn't. How long is this going to keep going? I got the okay option with Taka's gift as well. That was his okay option. Good God, what was his good option gonna be? All the stress and anxiety kept me from falling asleep until late in the night. Woo! Monokuma Theater. Yeah, very intense is certainly how I would describe Taka. Whenever I spot a cute girl, I have a tendency to stare. I can't help it. I just gaze with intensity. The other day, I rode my bike to the train station.
I was in the bathroom, just looking at myself in the mirror.
Well then.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m., and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine!
So fucking early in the morning.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Well, I guess I better head to the dining hall before anything else. We are going to save and go to the dining hall. Later. There we go.
Danganronpa.
Alright. Good night.